My dear friend, thinking of you today as I write this letter makes me realize you have been with me all along. You were there when they made me live as a boy and forced me to wear a school uniform and walk each day under an archway on my way to classes. The archway had the names of your comrades from the war inscribed into it, the names of those murdered in the conflict. And on the other side was the huge statue of the brooding man, the commander-in-chief who our country honoured for stifling his humanity and sending you all to your deaths. We were made to wear army uniform on Monday afternoons, the kind they made you wear. And we had to blanco our puttees and polish our buckles and our boots. We were inspected on a parade ground and made to march up and down carrying rifles while sergeants shouted at us. The rifles we carried were of the kind you had in your war. You had to carry them too, and later we were taught how to take them apart and oil them and grease them and fire them at targets with human faces. This was done to us for the same reason it was done to you, to make us into what they called men. And so I associated my hatred and fear of it all with my deep longing not to be a man at all. Longing to be a woman was something I was very ashamed of because, like you, I had been taught that to be like a woman was the most shameful thing of all. As I grew older, my dear friend, I learnt of your suffering and the desperate cruelty of it all. And like so many of us, I came to understand that what we had both been taught about the glory of war was a terrible, evil lie. To think of war as something unnecessary and cruel was almost impossible when you were alive. But you helped strengthen that thought in us. And along with that understanding, it became more and more possible for me to learn to respect, honour and love the woman in me and give her full and open expression in my life. And that is why I have come here with all the other travellers to stand at your feet and pay you honour. You poor love, you must have felt so helpless. But there was a power in you that you knew nothing of. Your death taught us that we do not have to go to war, that there is another way, that in honouring compassion, pity, mercy, those so-called women's qualities, we can learn to truly honour the woman in all of us. And so also learn what it truly means as human beings to be a man. With love and thanks, Joe Clifford.